Hey, welcome everyone. I got myself the brand new Blade Nano QX FPV quadcopter, and let's check it out and see what it comes with. Let's do a nice proper unboxing here and see what the ready to fly model offers us. I'm quite excited about this. I'm a FPVer, but I want something that's just grab and go, handy, you know, separate from my, as most would say, do-it-yourself toys. For me, you know, just my home-built stuff. I ordered some extras with this. This looks like ads. We got 2 extra batteries here, the 150 milliamp 45C 1S's, because you just can't have one. You gotta have more than that. You gotta have a few batteries now. Some extra props. Some more extra props. All the little clear guys. Actually, they're close up there. They're pretty cool. I don't know if they'll be in the shot or not, but at least that way they're out of the way if they are. Here's what everyone's waiting for. Looks like the rest of this is my receipt and some ads here, so pretty cool. Let's knife some of this and get it out of the way here. Awesome. Now, what we have is a Nano QX Blade by Horizon Hobby. Box isn't too big. It'd be kind of cool if it all could fit in here for transportation, if there's not a lot of wasted space. Let's see what we got. And we'll start off with, looks like they toss you one of each props, counterclockwise and clockwise. I've got some owner's books. No, there's some clear ones in here too. I'm mistaken. So we got one clear, one regular of each direction. Teleporter 4s with head tracking. Some foam blockage here. Some more styrofoam. Let's start out with this little box here. Fat Shark Vision Systems. Battery charger. Got to get this stuff out of the way. Different European adapters. Throw some stuff on the ground here. This looks like the charger for the Fat Shark end of it all. Really looking forward to having just an all-in-one kit, grab and go, you know. Simple. Now the goggles, let's tack them next, because we all know what you guys want to see. Now, curious on how these fly for me. I know the resolution's a lot lower than the goggles I'm normally flying with, but it's the IPA I worry about if it's adjusted properly for me. It comes with a typical Fat Shark case here. It's got the 2-cell 7.4 volt battery, the omnidirectional antenna built out of the flexible coax. They always want to enjoy over at Fat Shark. Lens cleaner. Looks like they just kind of stuffed it all here. Now these things are a bit heavier than my bases that I normally fly with, but no worries. It kind of bums me out that they shoved everything in there, kinked it up. Won't really be able to tell you more about these until I fly them. So let's just ram some of this stuff back down into here and get on to what we're looking forward to. This little Nano QX, built to fly indoors, not really outside in the park like I'm at, but you know, it's a nice location. Well, here it is. Well, maybe they don't want me to check it out yet. However, just taped in out here okay. The plastic's nice and flexy. Could be a really good thing as long as it keeps flexing in those crashes. This thing is teeny. That's cool. I'm looking forward to just swinging around the houses, construction sites, shop buildings, warehouses, and there's all kinds of cool stuff. And you could be flying. Now, let's get up close with this thing. Looks like the regular QX with a different body. Omnidirectional antenna here on top, built out of a flat wire, which is kind of different. I've not seen nothing like that, but manufacturer reasons probably works good. All the ESCs plugged right into the main board. I really like that because let's face it, we all crash, we all damage stuff, so easy to replace in the field. We'll see how that goes. Looks like everything's got little clips, a little extra wire there for stress relief loop. I assume the battery sliding in here. We got the power cord, and they have a Y connector built into it, so the QX and the FPV system looks to be completely different. Now why don't we just pop the two sides off here, little rubber grommet things down here on the side, pop those loose, and they added a slot here to let it slide past the antenna. So let's go ahead and pop it loose past the antenna. So it's just a cheap plastic top here. And once we get down to the board, it's the typical antenna across the top QX board, which looks cool, so it should be able to interchange it with the rest of them. I see one, that's a push button switch on top. So I guess that's changing the channels. We have a lens cap here. Now one thing I'm kind of bummed about, and I couldn't really tell from the pictures on Horizon Hobbies, is I was hoping this antenna would just plug into the top of the FPV setup here, which would have been really cool for saving it during crashes. In this arrangement, it looks like you take a good hit, break that antenna off, well, you're buying a new camera system. So that's a real bummer on Horizon's part, and maybe not for them, but you know, for us hobbyists. But everything looks like it just plops right into here, plugs in. I don't want to damage it by popping it loose, but it looks like it simply goes in. Actually, the whole pod looks like screws right on either side and will come off, besides just the unit popping into it. Don't have my scale with me, so I can't tell you how much it weighs, but pretty cool stuff. Comes with one battery, comes with a USB charger to charger battery, which will come in handy. Mitre Micro has already adapted one over to my big charger, but that'll be cool in the field. Just the typical ready to fly remote. Used to it. Can't really argue one way or different. It's a nice ready to fly remote. But all in all, I think we got quite a little winner here. I'm not sure how it'll fly and longevity of crashes and stuff, but the concept's cool. I like having everything in one box. That's awesome for me. This is a little on the bulky side, so I'll probably go out and find myself a nice little box that probably just this fits in, plus the goggles, or maybe, you know, do some sort of an arrangement here to make it grab and go. But besides that, we'll have to see how it flies and what all happens with it.